Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody.
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, Ogden on the wing. Joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
There's Green with the three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Passes to Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
That one is no good.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points last game. Inside. Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
He hits the second from the line. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Cleveland with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Tatum. 32 points for him last game against New York.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Mitchell passes to Green. The pass to Allen. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks to Brown. Brogdon a screen on Green. Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now the dish to Garland. Back to Allen. From deep, Green sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 6.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Here's Smart. The shot misses, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
And that one is good.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now here's Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Tatum passes to Williams. Good on the bucket.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And that one falls for Williams. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Garland with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Allen against Williams. Allen kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Green misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Tatum's got 5.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Here's Mitchell, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. For three, good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And here is Tatum. 5 points in the game. Brown outside. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's Garland. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Passes it to Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The pass to Brown. And here is Brogdon. The 3. Mobley with the rebound. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the middle. Mobley misses. Celtics trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams finds Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Fade away. And it's Brown missing. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Smart against Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Baseline J on the way, and the shot is good. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Boston. Griffin's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Danny Green. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 10. Smart deciding where to go with it. Now here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Lock at 6. Here's Tatum. Shoots over to Okoro. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 11 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Here's Osman. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Tatum played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Tatum outside, Smart. Tatum down low. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Osman. Softly drops in the floater. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Tatum on the wing. A fader. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Tatum's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Mobley against Griffin. Left block shot on the way, and he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Griffin. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Rubio outside. Passes it to Okoro. Out to the right wing. Griffin against Mobley. Now the pass to Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Okoro. Tatum with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Osman, the pass to LeVert. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got his second basket of the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Will it go? A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 17 now.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Smart against Rubio. Pass to Osman. Mobley looking it over. The tray. And it's White with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen on LeVert. No good off the back of the rim. Cleveland leading by 11. Pass to Rubio. Down low, Griffin with the steal. The three from Tatum. Tips it, and Williams is right there. And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. To have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Allen. And it's Osman in at the 4 slot. White, good.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
It's Allen with the drive. Going inside, here's Mitchell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Brogdon the pass to Cornette. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Now, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag, too.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now, here's Brogdon. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Traps in the tray. Muscala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Brogdon following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Brogdon. Good D by Mitchell.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Allen, a screen on Brogdon for three. Mitchell. Rebound by Muscala.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland against White. He kicks to Muscala for the three. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoff, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And here is Mitchell. After Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three, Mitchell passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Kicks it to Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown to the inside. And no good. Excellent D there from Allen.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brogdon finds Muscala. Now here's White. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Garland. 8 points for him. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to White. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Cleveland leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Osman. For 3, Mitchell got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Brown. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Garland against White. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Rebound by Muscala.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Garland after the basket by Boston. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Williams in the post. LeVert defending. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Osman, the pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Shoots over Brogdon. Outside Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
White, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mitchell with it. 12 points for him. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Outside Williams. Passes it to Brown. Lets it go from 14. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And the pass to Garland. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Group in for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Mike Muscala. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mobley, he's checked in for Osman. Okoro comes in for Karis LeVert. Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Smart finds White. Now Tatum. Williams looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Pass to White. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. Griffin against Mobley. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Rubio. And here's Tatum for three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Green kicks to Rubio. Out to the wing. Pass to Green. The 11-footer. Allen's shot is off. Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Pass to Griffin. White with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The kick out to Williams. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave, no doubt.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He feeds it to Allen. Shoots over Griffin. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Williams has a screen for White. He dishes it to Williams. Out to White. Clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
1:46 left in the first half of the game. There's the pass to Allen. Rubio in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Smart. Pass to White. Outside, Williams. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Tatum draws the double. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 24 points.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Allen, that's good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Smart. Jared Allen making his last shot. Chalk up 2 there. 26 points for him.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Rubio outside. Allen outside. Green left side. The feed to Mobley. Allen trying to break free. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Green.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Four on the clock. From downtown. The shot missing. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
57.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
Yeah, but they have to stay focused. This is not a time to get cocky.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also, tremendous rebound in his position.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. Smart misses. Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell passes to Green. From deep, Williams with the block. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Green kicks to Garland. Williams against Allen. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell makes the defense pay.
And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Green, no luck.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The pass to Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 5. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Allen against Williams. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland, no good with the elbow jumper. Celtics trail by 13. Brown feeling it out a bit, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Celtics.
Timeout, Celtics. Into the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Boston making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Allen.
Cedi Osman.
And here is Mobley. He's got 9. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. Over Brown. 5 on the clock. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Brogdon against Mitchell. And Muscala kicks to Smart. Brogdon inside the line. Kept alive by Boston.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Brown. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 13. Pass to Brogdon. They set the pick. Shoots over LeVert. That one a little long.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Mobley outside. Garland against Brown. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Mobley against Brown. Now here is Muscala. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Brown with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Cleveland also making some changes. Okoro comes in for Cedi Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Brogdon looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Muscala. Here's Smart. And another miss by Boston. The Cavaliers leading by 13. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brown outside. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the Celtics. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Cleveland, they find themselves in fourth place.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Brown outside. Here's Cornette. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Cornette. Here's Smart. And another miss by Boston.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, Okoro. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Celtics trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Now, here's Rubio. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Rubio finds Mobley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And really, guys, his percentage from the line at 70 isn't quite up to snuff.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Now, Okoro, after the missed three from Derek White. And it's LeVert missing. Tatum with it. He's got 26. Outside White. Tatum passes to Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Williams with the three. LeVert grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And it's White with the rebound. White's got his fourth rebound in this one. Boston, no good that time either.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Rubio finds Mobley. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
And here's White. 10 points for him. Outside Tatum. To halt the run. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Griffin's checked in for Luke Cornette. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now here's Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. In fourth, the Celtics.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, Okoro, after the missed three from Derek White. With the drive, Okoro passes to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Griffin. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Tatum. Hits the close-range jumper. Tatum's got 31.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Smart against Rubio. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jarrett Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Now here's Smart. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Griffin sets the screen for Smart. And there's the pass to Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. Smart misses. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the 3 slot. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Griffin. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Neto, pass to Osman. Lopez left side, 6 to shoot. High, arcing shot. Neto with the bucket.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Pritchard. Shoots from the block, and there are the Celtics with another basket. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Osman, takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Outside Williams. Celtics passing it around. Williams a screen. Pritchard drains the three-pointer. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lopez hits them both.
You know, with Robin Lopez, a career mid-70s free throw shooter, we'll take that any time from the center position.
Passes to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Caris LeVert.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he makes the first. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. but it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Here's Lopez. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Second team foul. Boston foul. Malcolm Brogdon. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shoot 2.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Robin Lopez. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Lopez. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. There's the pass to Brown. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Smart goes in over Mitchell, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And so here's Cleveland. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Brogdon against Mitchell. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. And here's Brown outside. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell looking it over. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Miami, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
So he gets them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Allen kicks to Garland. Over Smart. Garland with the bucket.
Well, if you are a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Now, here's Brogdon. Dishes to Brown. Corner shot. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Cleveland leading by 23. Garland left side. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 24.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Smart passes to Cornette. And here is Brogdon, covered by Mitchell. Top of the key. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. That one goes in. Cornette's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Smart. Outside Williams. Brown against LeVert. Elbow shot. Here's Cornette, and he dunks it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Boston. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. Over Brown, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Karras.
Smart passes to Williams. Brown with a screen on Mobley. Williams kicks to Cornette. Pass to Brogdon. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Ricky Rubio. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 33 points.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Passes it to Osman. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
3.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. White dishes to Tatum. Inside, here's Cornette, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here's Rubio. Mitchell outside. And they recover it. The 3-ball. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Brogdon. Tatum a screen. Fires for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Osman, defended by Griffin. Shot from 12. And it's Osman missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
What a heady offensive player. Malcolm Brogdon just understands when to shoot, when to score. Beautiful.
Rubio left side. The pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Osman. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. And so Griffin will bring it up for Boston. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Blake Griffin. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley's checked in for Osman. Green comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. And so here's Cleveland. They have a 19-point lead. Now Mitchell. Up top, Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Allen. Mobley outside. 4 on the shot clock. Garland with the bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Robert Williams. And Griffin subbed in for Brown. Then for the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Mobley. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display
here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Evan Mobley.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Garland. The rebound by the Celtics. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And White kicks to Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 41.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.